You're going to say that Israel starved the Palestinians, and there was a famine in Gaza? There was no famine in Gaza. Right? That's a lie. I mean, we've been the victims of a comprehensive and amazingly successful PSYOP,
How do
right,
you know
on
none of
social
that
media.
happened?
Well, we know, so it's not that there was zero food insecurity, but in reality, Israel, I think, briefly suspended food shipments, which, strategically was totally unwise, although it might have been defensible, at that level of the war. But the photos that documented so-called famine in Gaza, some of which one of these photographers won a Pulitzer Prize for this fake photo. These photos were of kids with, I think, cystic fibrosis or cerebral palsy. I mean, various conditions that led them to be underweight, visibly emaciated. These were cropped so as to exclude the presence of, well-fed siblings. It was absolute fakery, right? This was a PSYOP. No one was starving in Gaza, right? And insofar as there was massive food insecurity, a lot of that was Hamas stealing food and hoarding it. And again, the pure evil of Hamas always goes ignored under these conditions, right?
So where are you getting your information that none of this happened? Isn't it possible they could have used a fake photo and still something could have happened there?
People have looked into this. The specific photographic evidence has been debunked. People have analyzed the average calorie count that got into Gaza throughout the whole war. It's something like 3,000 calories per person a day. We're not talking about a condition under which people are going to be starving to death.
But again, some may have been starving.
Starvation is a specific thing. Like famine is a word that has a meaning, right? It doesn't mean that some people are hungry. It means people are dying because they're malnourished, right? There's so little food that you see children with bloated stomachs and people wasting away due to caloric insufficiency, right? And nutritional insufficiency. Okay, that didn't happen in Gaza. Again, it's another blood libel, like genocide. Genocide didn't happen in Gaza. Genocide, the word has a meaning, right? So we're surrounded by liars and hysterics and ideologues and people who are willingly bamboozled by genuinely sinister movements and organizations.